There's a man who waits for the test to see if the cancer has spread yet. And now he asks, so why did I wait to live till it was time to die? If I could have the time back, how I'd live. So how does this story end? Well, this is your story and it all depends. So don't let it become true. Get out and do what we were meant to do. We live, we love, we forgive and never give up. 'Cause the days we are given are gifts from love. And today we remember to live out to love. We live, we love, we forgive and never give up. 'Cause the days we are given are gifts from love. And today we remember to live out to love. We live, we love, we forgive and never give up. 'Cause the days we are given are gifts from love. And today we remember to live out to love. Thank you so much.
Tricia won't let me do the rap.
Yeah, that's only because of my love for you. It's just to protect.
She doesn't want me to embarrass myself.
I know that he walks in a lot of good gifts, and that's not one of them. I think that's part of marriage, is that honesty.
All the wives in the house said amen, right?
So my first project as a solo artist, this was maybe 3 years ago now, it's been 3 years, was my record label fully was excited about me doing a worship album, and it had been my dream since I could sing, which I grew up in a little Baptist church in southern Indiana, singing in church way too loud for like a tiny little girl, and taking the mic from all the other kids, so they kind of knew there was possibly something in this for me. Worship was my heart. I loved it so much, and I'd always known that it was something I wanted to give back and to get into more. And so together we wrote, and Nick produced a worship album called The Road. And for about 1.5 years to 2, we traveled and did worship nights. And so this was like going from super chick, crazy rock shows to doing these kind of intimate worship nights. And it was so amazing. It was amazing to get to do with my husband. A lot of times my sister would come along, so it was a family thing. And it was a really cool time in our life to let God kind of center us, I think. And in that process, we actually lost our first pregnancy. I lost a baby kind of right when we were recording this album. And so some of these songs, this one is one in particular, I just remember were very healing to me, you know. And you think as an artist that you're putting this music out and you're finding or writing these songs and it's going to help other people, and then, you know, you find yourself in tears trying to record the songs because God had picked these songs not only to be healing for other people but for you. And that was such a humbling and amazing thing for me to see that He had handpicked these songs. And this song is pretty much Psalm 23, and it talks about the fact that there are wilderness times that we go through, but we have a shepherd who doesn't leave anyone lost or broken. He always finds us and brings us back home and mends us and forgives us. And so it was so healing to me. It was such a beautiful kind of prayer for me, and I was so happy to put this on my record. So this is called You Are My Shepherd.